Uh-oh. Hello, hello? Alright, we are live. Oh, guys, the way we've been live after a long time. Are you guys doing good? And today I'm gonna check out Arlecchino's what do you call it? Story update and see what's her story and what she is up to. Alrighty. Yo, Pradeep. Hello, hello. Welcome. How you doing? Yeah, I kind of thought so. They are gonna give us some primo gems. Oh, 600. Not bad. Maintenance, thank you for the compensation. At least they was give us a 10 pull, that would be nice. But it's what it is, I guess. Let's see. What do we got? Yeah, I mean, new character, but you can't even pull her for 10 pull. Come on. Can I even play her story? One story key unlock Arlecchino. Let's go. When the heart flame goes out. Damn, is she gonna die or something? That doesn't sound really assuring, is it? Heart flames dies out. Maybe it's more like a metaphor or something. Let's go. Uh, should I do the dailies and then continue the story first, or should I just pull for it? What do you guys think? I think I can pull for. I can do a 110 pull and then probably pull for like 1 or 2 times. Yeah, I think I can pull for like 3 times. Yeah, we got 110 pull. We get 1. That's it.
Once there was a glorious
Yeah, we don't care. Nobody cares. Nobody cares unless you are a new player. Let's go. Okay. Let me collect all my stuff and then we can do something about this game. Really don't want to do the dailies because it's a... Man, playing this game daily makes me really appreciate Star Rails daily, dude. Holy shit. Because Star Rails daily is phenomenally easier and better. And it doesn't waste your time while you are doing it. You know? But in Genshin, oh, it was miserable. Okay, thank God it doesn't have a... I mean, I got the key, so I think I can pull for out, you know? So I don't really want to have to do the dailies. Ah! Let's twist space down, let's go! I don't think I'm gonna get it. Huh? Ah! I don't get it! Hey! It's a dog. Who I even get a 4-star ass? Wow. It's rigged! This game is rigged! I just got a bow from her banner? Damn, her banner is worthless. You're never gonna get a 5-star with this one, right? Who the fuck? Oh, Leonard. Okay. Who the fuck cares about Leonard? Yeah, that's a dog. Yeah! Free to play misery! Let's go! I think I can try out on a trial, right? I don't want to pay for this game. I'm never gonna play for a gacha game. Ever. Okay, I don't think we can get it at all. I made a big mistake of pulling for this character. Seriously. This one. The bird girl. But I think my luck kinda ran out with that one. I think I should have just saved my Primo gems for her instead. Okay, that's our story quest. That's the new area that's been unlocked. That's a new boss that probably be a pain in the ass to fight against. Okay. I was really hoping to get the... Yo, Nareshi, welcome. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Wanted to get a character, but it is what it is. You can't win them all. Yo, Master Trooper. Hello, hello. Welcome. How you doing? Tommy. Are you doing good? I'm alright. Nice. Glad to hear that. Alright. Let's see. So we do this, right? Okay. Most experience will come from the other quest. Occupying locations or character. That's actually better. And then when heart goes out. Enable position better quest by avoiding that enable.
Huh! It's been a while since we visited Poisson. Maybe we should head over and have a look around.
Yo, guys, thank you for the bits. It's been long. What of streaming or what?
Breathe.
I actually have exams, so I'm studying for my exams. So I will be busy after a while as well. And after that, I'm gonna go back to my roots and play a hardest game after that. That's my plan. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know, this exam is kind of scares me a little bit. Before I will just doesn't study for anything and then go there and then pretty much pause it. What exam? It's my master's degree. I'm studying MA English. So this is my first semester as well.
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
Oh, Paimon knows that voice.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Over here.
Lenny! Man, this game looks
To
beautiful
borrow
though.
one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this has really made my day. I certainly wasn't expecting it.
You
Okay.
can say that again. What brings you to Poisson? Wait, Paimon's got it. You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
Oh, it's like the sales event.
Actually, we've run into a bit of trouble on the home front.
I don't
so
think so.
Father arranged for us to stay in Poisson for the time being.
Oh, are Lynette and Fremine here too?
Yep, along with most of the other members of the House of the Heart.
I didn't understand that
You might have
last
noticed
sentence though.
Poisson seems a bit
But I don't
more
think it is
crowded
what
than
you,
usual.
what do you mean.
So you're saying
Even I
literally the
completed
entire
into the-
organization is
Ah.
moved to Poisson? Sounds like you've run into way more
Ah.
than just a bit of
You can play
trouble.
this event
What's
anytime you
really
want.
going
It
on?
just needs the key. I mean, it's not event, it's a story, you know. So it's going to be there permanent.
Since the two of you are so curious, perhaps I can fill in the gaps.
Oh god.
You scared Paimon half to death.
Yeah, no,
Father, you're here.
he just spawned in.
You know, on second thought, maybe we don't need to know. It's all probably super confidential House of the Hearth stuff, right? We totally weren't
Probably
trying
until I get a new device. Ah,
No
okay,
need
okay.
to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation just now. Of course, I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect an ulterior motive to be involved.
We still have our reservations about your arc. I'm
I
gonna make her
understand.
mad.
I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatui in the past.
I don't
And
know
I
why
can't
I'm so
exactly
sleepy.
guarantee
Oh, I
that
didn't
we'll
sleep well
remain on
either
good
today.
terms in the future. As for right now, however, I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? The House of the Hearth could stand to be more open with those who have worked so closely with us in the past. As for the issue at hand, well, it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth. It's an internal
Internal
matter.
matter. Ah. Okay.
What sort of rumor?
A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
A phantom child? Ooh, just hearing the name is giving Paimon the creeps.
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Hearth.
Hey, is that about the little girl from the toilet? If it's about that little girl, that would be awesome.
So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly. After that, it's just a matter of resolving the situation, if you will. It shouldn't be much trouble at all. If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors. Lenny, I'll leave you to entertain our guests. I have some matters to attend to.
Of course, Father.
Right? Paimon is the main villain. Yep. He's the demon in disguise. She's gonna eat us all. Feel intimidated during the conversation with Keneo. Now she is gone. It feels like I can finally breathe again. Yeah, she looks like a serial killer, so yeah. Understandable. She has also suggested we stick around for a few days, but why? Okay?
It has long been a dream of mine to invite you to our
Father,
home and
yeah.
introduce you to my other siblings.
She is literally my son calls me daddy as well kind of person, so that's why. I didn't literally home and it is
You're
my other
quite well
siblings.
known in the organization already. A lot of people have been talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy. If you're willing, why don't you stay a while and have a little chat with us?
Alright. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. But let's be clear, we're just gonna be there as guests, okay? Don't get any funny. Oh, wait a second. For your guests, that probably means we'll be treated to lots of yummy food, right?
Yep.
Of course. During our stay in Poisson, we've been helping out the locals with some fishing. We bring in quite the bounty every day. In fact, today's the perfect
The
chance for me
foodie.
to show you what I can do in the kitchen. Let's go. I'll take you to where we're staying.
I think we are gonna have Paimon's villain arc because we forgot to bring your food or something. It's gonna happen sometime. I swear to God. Let's go. I'll take you where we are staying. Modern gaming, show me the way so I don't waste my time running around knowing where to go. Not knowing where to go. Yes. I will do what the crystal says. I will follow the yellow dotted line.
We rented this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come back later and tidy up a bit. After
Ah.
that, it should be all ready for you to stay in tonight.
Awesome, thanks! So, where are we off to now?
Yo, do I have drops enabled? I do. You guys should watch me. You guys will get drops while watching my stream, and you can redeem it with your Twitch account if it's connected to your what do you call it? Genshin account. I just got the gold from it. Nice, nice. That's like an added bonus. Awesome, thanks. So we are off to now.
Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier, I was actually in the middle of distributing some supplies. With this many people staying in Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then. I should probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered. Otherwise, people might start to get antsy.
Okay, we'll come with.
Okay.
There are all sorts of rumors about your organization floating around.
Yo,
out
Yun,
there.
hello,
I'm
hello.
not sure if she could even take a wild
Good morning,
guess
good
as to
morning.
what's
How
true
you
and what's
doing?
not.
There are all sorts of rumors in Iran floating around there. Paimon, not sure if you know.
But
Well,
now
what's
that we
not?
finally have the chance to see a day in the life of the house, we can take a good look at how you operate.
Well, you're
Okay.
more than welcome to come along. Just follow me.
I'm fine. Nice, nice. Glad to hear that. I have to go up. All right. Eating breakfast. Nice, nice. What is it? I also got Arlecchino too. Also. Damn, you got her! Lucky. You are lucky. I just tried to do a temple and then failed
Supplies.
miserably.
I'm assuming you've...
Brought them with me? Yep, here you go. Hello? Something caught your eye?
It's the Traveler in Paimon!
Not lucky. Nothing special, just Barba. Ah, okay, okay, nice, nice.
No way!
Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
One at a time, please. Don't crowd around them all at once. We don't want to scare off our guests now, do we?
You are famous! Yes, we are!
Oh, it's alright!
We are more like notorious
We're this famous.
for the things we did. Kinda.
Of
This
course.
famous.
Father and Linny have told
What
us
do
so
you
much
mean?
about you.
You basically saved Monster. You are the most wanted criminal in GOA. You fucking challenged against what's her name? Raiden Shogun. And you expect not to be famous? Seriously? At this point, you are like freaking terrorists.
Father told us about how you helped Linny. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give. As you can imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
I think these people are want to trap you. I wasn't guaranteed I got her around 80. Damn, you got her right.
I heard the Traveler is so strong.
I haven't
she can
seen her
move mountains
gameplay.
with her bare hands.
I heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel Tabor in just 3 days!
I think this can be true.
Wait a second! That's the rumor you heard about Paimon? Oh, not cool at all!
Oh wait, when guests visit, you're supposed to give them gifts
Yeah,
and stuff,
Lucy.
right?
Who's Lucy?
Oh, we don't need something like that. Besides, we don't have anything to give to you! Come on, we insist! I can give you some of my new potions. Just pick your poison. And by that, I mean medicine or actual poison. I've got both. Huh?
Oh god.
Ooh,
That child is going places.
Shaplo can teach you guys about stealth. He's super good at it. He's never been caught.
Jesus.
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head on, but it never hurts to expand your bag of tricks, right? When it comes to eliminating your enemies, staying quiet can go a long way. Trust me.
My God,
I
are we
know.
getting trained as an assassin
I
now?
was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects. So I'm not quite as good as I was before, but I can still give you some pointers.
Wait. When you said gifts, Paimon didn't think you meant poison and stealth tactics.
Yeah, no
But
shit.
those are the best things we can give you. You don't like them?
I don't know, you're
How
not.
about this? Tell me the name of someone who really annoys you, and we'll teach him a lesson for you.
Farina. Let's say Farina.
All right, Fold, sell
I
one.
want these
I
kids
think that's
to
enough
kids to bully
suggestions for
Farina
now.
for me.
When it comes to being
Beat
a good
Paimon.
host,
Yeah,
it's
oh,
the
yeah,
thought
that can work
counts.
too.
You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything. I would say your enthusiasm has certainly gotten across.
Yeah, Delia, shut the fuck up and get lost. That's what he's saying.
Really?
Definitely, people are like,
Awesome!
absolutely.
It's been so long since we've had guests to play with. If there's anything you need, just let us know.
Yeah, especially if it's poison or something. I've got all sorts of potions for that.
Oh my God, what's with this chicken poison? Why she wants to poison us every
Well,
time?
we'll talk to you all later. We've still got supplies to distribute.
God.
All right, see you later.
They're your enemies. I hope. I think so.
Lenny, about all that poison and stealth tactics talk just now.
Scared you, did it? That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth.
Yeah, probably need another house, dude. Poison and stealth taxes.
When
Jesus
Foltz
Christ.
was really young, he strangled all of his family pets, just out of curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous problem child and was abandoned by his family.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Probably. Anyone with a normal mind would probably do that, because they need to kill their guests. Ah.
Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still tries to test them in secret. You really have to keep an eye on that one.
Oh, God.
Chaplot is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance. He's very passionate about his
This
work
game
and has
became
no
dark, yeah.
reservations about taking on some very difficult missions.
Our hobby is just poisoning people.
I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only had the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them. They were just trying to share the best of what they could offer, that's all.
Continue distributing supplies. What supplies?
Filio,
Bang in the beds
supplies
making
are
poisons. Yep. Normal day in Fatui.
Thanks. And who are these two? Outsiders?
Here. Ah, allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, you're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about. It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that true?
Of course, we're making our way all across to that.
Oh, good for you.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then. Have you seen the new opera that started running recently? I think it's called... The 4,000 Thieves?
Oh, this is the first we've heard of it.
4,000 thieves?
It
Seriously?
seems like it's going to be fantastic. From what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway.
Okay.
You should definitely check it out if you have the time.
Alright.
Oh, and there's the Blind Maiden, too. That one is supposed to have audience interaction. Seems pretty interesting.
Ooh. Really fine talking about popular
After this
culture,
mission is over,
more.
I think I'll go get a manicure.
Oh, I really got every single one playing this game.
Oh, maybe I should dye my hair.
I mean, I
Wonder
always
how much it would
been playing
cost.
Genshin. I think I played it from the start. Like when it released, I think I started playing that game. I like its story, but I never got into the sweat part of the game.
Is it
Ever.
just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the others? Looks like the House of the Hearth has some normal members after all.
Thieves, you are getting robbed.
I heard that.
Oh!
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz and the others? Yeah, we're definitely not all like them.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now. I'm sure they just can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
What's
That's
carrying
enough,
the plan?
Filio.
Don't talk about family members behind their back, right? Whatever. Let's go.
Okay, she doesn't give a fuck.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as well.
Okay.
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be something more going on here. You're right.
We should have
We're only
blah
here as
blah
guests
blah.
after all. Oh, Linny's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
Alright.
So, what do you think of the members you've met so far?
They certainly got a lot of personality.
Well, Father is
Ooh.
always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind. Well, I should
Yeah.
probably get cooking. Wanna join?
Of course!
Then let's head out and... Huh? Fremine? What are you doing here?
Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing good. That's how are you doing? Are you doing good?
Well,
I think I'll take a small nap. Oh, okay.
Fremine, nice to see you again!
you too. I heard you're here as guests of House of the Hearth. Welcome.
We were just going to make some food.
Very good. Nice,
Why
nice.
don't you
Glad to
come
hear that.
along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the traveler in Paimon.
Oh.
Seafood soup? Oh, Paimon's drooling already.
Were you looking for something just now, Fremine? Maybe I can help.
It's nothing. I just wanted to see if there were any extra supplies.
Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need?
Some food and water. And some clean cloth, if possible.
No
How
problem.
come Paimon
Give me a
sounded
second.
good there?
Food.
God knows how.
Water. Wait a minute.
Maybe she is possessed.
What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware, and you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this
Oh.
all about?
I thought I'd grab an extra portion because I get hungry at night. Could be because I'm growing, you know? And...
Fremine,
Yeah, we
You
ain't
remember
buying
what I
that
told you?
bullshit.
you're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work. Tell me what's going on. Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some space.
Does he have a pet cat? I mean, he has his sister. I guess that's
This is
kind
the
of
first
considered as
time
a
I've
cat
seen it
because she
kind of
has a
look
tail
on
and
your
everything.
face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with Father?
Yes. Just follow me.
Oh, is he gonna show the girl? The ghost girl? I meant the secret one. Maybe. We are gonna find out, aren't we? Wait, where is he even taking us? Uh-oh. Is that the girl? That girl is new.
You're back! Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
Hello, my name's Linny. I grew up in the House of the Hearth. And you are?
Hi, Linny. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth, just like you.
Hi,
You
it is
are
her.
Clairvy.
The what now? I think this is the girl from the cut. Fuck! What's it called? The trailer. I think that's her.
Clairvy?
It's nice to meet you.
And she's a ghost. Oh, I don't
That
know.
name ring any bells, Linny?
No, not at all.
Maybe she
That's
just
not a
come
name
back
we
to
have on
haunt
our roster, I'm
Arlecchino
sure of
just
it.
because,
What I'm
for
not sure of, though,
personal reason. Didn't she
is
like
how she
die?
managed to sneak in.
I have no idea.
She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for. From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Fremine. You, haven't told Father, have you?
No, probably not a good idea.
No, I haven't told anyone. I've just been
Did in the trailer, huh?
keeping her
Yeah.
hidden.
It's so cringe because that cutscene reminds me of fucking Pain. You know Naruto, right? Naruto kills Yagihiro in the Naruto. Have you guys seen that? It's exactly the same scene 1-to-1. It's not even close.
For how long?
If you guys watch
About
Naruto, that would have
half a
been.
month now.
Yeah, it's just. I was like, okay, that's not new. I seen that before. That's how I felt when I saw that cutscene. Half a month ago? Damn.
So ever since we got to Poisson, then, do you have any idea what you're doing?
Damn, he has a side chick.
I know what I'm doing.
For a month?
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished. You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal.
Ah, yes.
So why are you doing this?
Dean.
I've thought
Damn.
it through. And I just can't hand her over like that. Linny, don't you remember last year? Sheplo nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect, and not a single person was there to help him. That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my
It looks
eyes.
like he's
I
be a
couldn't find
king.
the source of the voice. I
Ah.
thought maybe I was just hearing things, but I went to look for him anyway. Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life.
Okay.
That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices.
Why is she
it's
talking to a
happened many
lamb?
times in the House of the Hearth. I'm sure you've noticed.
At least she is
So
adorable.
what you're saying is,
Even though
that
she's a
was
ticking
her?
time bomb.
she was the one who spoke to you that night?
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility.
Wait, you could have just asked her if she talked to him or something. You know?
If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do. But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family.
Jesus. Somebody is down bad.
I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so much we still
Must
don't
be
know.
too brave. Yeah, he got some balls, that's for sure. It's always the silent one that does the shadiest stuff in the dark, isn't it?
So what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever. Someone is bound to find out eventually.
I haven't thought that far yet. I don't want to disobey an order from Father, but I also don't want to put Clairvy in danger.
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
He was like, what the fuck are you doing, you piece of shit? You are gonna get us killed!
These two sure care a lot about each other.
That's what he's gonna say to him on the side. These two care about a lot of each other.
Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off.
Yeah, pretty much.
No way. They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that. I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last. The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Oh god, that went south pretty hard.
I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Oh really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I for one wish you did.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by Father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest. Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
Linny,
The darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me, that means more than blood.
Oh, I think we have both of our mouth are not moving.
You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone. Not if I can help it.
Oh, looks like things are getting kinda heated between Linny and Fremine. Maybe we should go check on them.
Oh, it's raining. I should put my clothes away.
Wait, what? Please don't.
Hey, you two! Hope we aren't interrupting anything. Like a fight, or... Oh, wait a minute, Fremine. You're not crying, are you? Is everything alright?
Oh, he's already crying.
Everything's fine. Thanks for asking.
Well, we're all friends here, right?
Yo, thanks for the love. Really appreciate it.
So, if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact, it might be better if your stay ended here.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
Don't cry, baby. Ah.
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it? I just... Thank you. I was really hoping to keep you out of it. But even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you. I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this. From now on,
Wait,
I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
did I just accidentally unlock the someone other Lenny story or something? Because I know for a fact I unlocked the Arlecchino story, but so far we are just only seeing this guy.
Me too.
Well, back to the matter at hand then. If we don't plan on handing Clairvy over to Father, then our only other option is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her down. That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here. Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
I've tried that already.
Ah, she is not. She is here to. She is the keeper. She is here to stay. She's a freaking ghost, and that she's gonna haunt your ass
And?
forever.
And nothing. I tried taking her somewhere really far away, but after some time, she just reappeared. She even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
Yep, it's a haunting. She literally haunts your ass.
I don't know much about spirits. Do you two have any ideas?
Let's see here. Paimon remembers hearing something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they died, they'll let go of whatever's keeping them here and return to the ley lines. Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that, so...
I got 5 stars.
So, it's not guaranteed to work or anything.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish. But first, Fremine, I need you to promise me something.
Oh, nice.
What is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds behind this whole thing. No one else gets involved. Can you do that for me?
Of course. I promise.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3. Ready? 1, 2,
This is the
3.
same luck. Woo woo. Thank you, thank you.
I swear.
I knew she's gonna show up. Yep. Yep. She just showed up. I knew she's gonna show up. Why is she just standing there like that?
What?
But what a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister? And, when exactly did you get here?
You're an idiot, brother.
Hey, you done fucked it up. Let's go.
And you too, Fremine. You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Paimon.
Oh, come on. We got nothing to do with this. We just walked in. Come on.
Wait, what did we do?
Yeah, no shit. We didn't do jack shit. We are just standing there.
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out, you were just hiding her.
Oh, she
Talking
knew?
about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in. If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father.
Oh,
Simple as
God.
You're not giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette. Well, I guess we're all in this together then. After we talk to Clairvy, we'll figure out our next move. There's no time to lose. Let's go.
Let's go. Ask about Clairvy's origins. Childhood doesn't exist. Let's go, kid. What do you want?
I'm full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys.
She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
That's right. Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clairvy can interact with the physical world at all. Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while. Maybe, in her mind, she really is eating those things.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as confused as we are.
Oh, she doesn't have a clue she's dead or not.
Maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
Clairvy, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy.
Hello.
Clairvy, how did you join the House of the Hearth?
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody? The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
Who the fuck are you?
Master? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place.
Okay, what is it?
The people in charge, they're not as nice as they look. They say they keep a roster, but it's not complete. There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be. In this house, some people are family, and other people are just test subjects. Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster, unless it's the roster of people who've been executed.
Holy shit, what's going on?
Wait, does that mean the knave... She...
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Perry, she's my best friend. She's the only one I trust in this place.
Who the fuck is Piri?
Have either of you heard of that name before?
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy, Perry. Neither of those names are on the roster. But it seems like she's telling the truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine.
Yeah, he's more finesser than you.
Maybe we should try a different approach. Clairvy, do you have a wish?
A wish?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
Yeah, what's her wish?
To go outside. Where the sun can find me.
That's... it? Well, that sounds easy enough.
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Jesus Christ. What does she mean by that? Things can't be this simple. No shit, it's not that simple.
Okay, time to divide and conquer. Listen up. I've got a plan. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight. Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was talking about, and see if her name is on it. Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on everything she's said and done.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us? What should we do?
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter. I don't want to drag you in too deep. It's too risky. Let me think. Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while. You don't need to do anything except keep up some nice, casual conversation.
I think this update, this story is kind of a rare Genshin W because it literally continues off from the trailer that they showed. You know, if this girl is the same girl as in the trailer, this story is a banger. You know, it's in this scenario, I think it was better than Star Rail. Because in Star Rail, you were having the Archon quest, right? Arceon, or whatever her name is. You don't know jack shit about her, you know? But in this one, it's pretty clear. Yeah, this story is pretty good. Fontaine, I have different feelings about Fontaine as a whole, but this story itself is pretty good, you know? For me, so I think the third one is the Inazuma, right? Yeah, it kind of, for me, it's been downhill from Inazuma. You haven't picked up that much.
Ah, Paimon gets it. You want us to distract her.
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects something, all you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that something's wrong.
How much you guys want to bet she's gonna shoot this bitch out of the sky?
Of course, that's only as a last resort. If Father doesn't seem to notice us, there's no need to make contact. We'll reconvene here tonight after all's said and done. If the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line.
Okay.
You too. Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby.
Because in my reasoning is,
I really hope this goes well.
in Monster and Leo, right? Both of the Archons are very nice to
That's the only
you.
way this can get resolved.
And then they are interesting as a character as well. Beach him. But in Zuma and Fontaine, the Archons are not that interesting, and they are kind of a dick to you. Most of the time, it is annoying. Archons are nice, story isn't that good. I like Zhongli. Zhongli's lore is amazing. Fucking Rain and Shogun, dog shit. Farina, dog water. I do not. Her story was kind of decent for Farina, but her, what do you call it? Like the whole personality and the character, how she expresses herself, is super unlikable. Yo, Breeze, hello, welcome. Never heard of this game. Damn. It's pretty popular. It is the pay-to-win game that actually broke through in American market. Yo, see Breeze rendezvous. Seems like Breeze is all even in the game itself now. Let's see where I'm supposed to go. I mean, it's good. It's pretty good. The story was awesome. If you like a low kind of person, you would love this story. It's so deep and everything has a hidden meaning towards it. I bet it's not. It depends on what you like. I mean, I think the combat in this game is garbage, but, you know. Because when you use your skill, it does the cutscene, and then it completely goes full nuts, and then you don't know where your character or what the enemies are doing. I hope they have an option to turn that off or something. Because it's abysmal. Yo! Yo, it's been a while! How you doing, dude?
It's the knave and child.
Let's go!
Hey, aren't you
Big
supposed
guy.
to be Nesnaya recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
Yeah! How are you even alive?
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here.
Okay, he's still dying. Okay, fair enough.
I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight
In the whole country, this is the
After I
guy.
woke up,
You know, I
realized
like
was
this
being
guy.
taken back to Snezhnaya, and well,
Yeah, he was like, yeah, I don't give a fuck if I'm in a terrorist organization or if I murder people unreasonably. I just here to fight. You know, that's all this guy is take, and it's fun. Yeah, I don't really care. Are you strong? Let's dig it out. Let's go to the empty pits. This guy is literally Goku.
I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got
He's
unfinished
nice.
business here in Fontaine. So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
Yes, BBG. I think he is the most likable character in the whole Fun TV.
What sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left. I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
Oh,
Ah,
okay, so have you found any clues?
what's BBG? What the hell does that mean? I don't know the small phrases. Found any clues?
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found.
Baby girl. Big baby girl. True. He's the waifu. Husbando.
But that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
Man, he's way freaking taller. Look at the proportion there.
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
The worst of it is over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over. But they really did help speed up my recovery.
Oh god, seriously?
And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Do you guys see? Oh, you guys don't see that guy, right? I see a freaking little that's just dancing on the freaking the floating thing over there. My head is kind of hiding him.
Project Stuja?
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrator's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer. Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better. I've
Yeah.
been waiting for a chance to see you go all out.
Yep.
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well.
Yep.
Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
Jesus.
One I could do without, I'd say.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
Well, we just... Right! We're super close to Linny and the others, but we still don't know much about you!
Also, she doesn't have a Shizai vision. Whatever she's spelling is. Oh, Kaneo has a fire vision. She has nothing to do with Shizai.
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Oh, well, you see? There's only so much you can learn about someone from a
Kaneo,
short
yes.
introduction.
I don't
At
think...
least tell us something a little
At least some of her lore, as from what I understand, she doesn't need her vision to use her power at all. Pyro vision, yeah. It's right behind her back over there.
Huh, good question. I'd also like to know.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that, now can we?
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Wait, don't go!
Okay, about the House of Hearth, what does the organization mean to you? Okay.
I'd also like to hear the answer to this. I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser. Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
And why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? At least, that's what I heard.
Ooh, he's gonna press the button. He pressed the button on that one.
Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
Well, I think the Rooster is the #1 guy, right? He's from, what's the name? Kandria. He's the Kandria's mage or something. Can I really treat such children like that? Oh god, this is going south.
Wait, did you really do something bad to those kids?
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
Well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
Ah.
I see.
Also, Pyro. Oh, she has a delusion?
Oh, based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue.
Yeah, I just killed my family while they were sleeping. Yeah, that's true. You know? that's not a big deal.
Although, it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved, but I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth.
Yeah, happens daily. That's just my bad Friday, you know?
Advantageous.
You don't have to worry about that. That's not a big deal.
Call yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then, why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
Oh, she's not from Fontaine. That's actually important clue. So, she doesn't have any threat whatsoever.
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontanian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all?
Oh my god, what the fuck is your homeland then? I think your homeland is Sijnaya.
The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
Yeah, mostly a monthly weekly deal, pretty much. So much learning as well about her betrayal. She probably only reveals her other secret and had to change the subject. I really hope this story doesn't end like halfway through. I really want to see her full story on this one. I would mal out if it just cuts off.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention.
Oh, I think he's gonna freaking teleport the girl. I'm gonna call this out right now. He's so gonna teleport that little girl.
I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the
Oh,
loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
oh God. Man, he is a really simple-minded guy. Anything he wants to hear about or know about involves fighting. Look at this guy.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
They were that high stakes? Whew, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand. Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
Okay, okay.
Get the picture, come on. Don't jinx it.
Well, would you look at the time? I should probably get going. Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
I think Kenev is younger than the child. Is that true? He kind of looks like it.
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna kill over.
All right. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other time.
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
Ooh.
Oh, well, you see,
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about. Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
Okay.
we managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing.
Oh shit! I just clicked something and then it just...
I wonder if Liddy ran into any issues.
Ow,
Let's hurry
fuck
back and
off.
see how everything went.
Okay, resistant to poison. I just did the thing and then it completely fucked it up. How do I go down? Maybe like this? Yeah, I think they should improve the stamina or something. I think they should remove the stamina consumption while you are exploring. Straight up. Because the map gotten super big and it's so annoying to just manage your stamina while you're exploring. Stupid.
Hey, how did everything go?
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue. Clairvy can't go
You're not
into the
Asian, sir.
sunlight.
I think I'm in Europe, I think.
Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her. But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished. I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Oh. Yeah, that's kind of horrifying, isn't it? Because stamina, a lot of characters down will be no use, like Venti, Kaya. Yeah. I mean, it's more like a crutch than anything, you know? They deliberately introduced a throttling feature and then some characters that you have to pull for in the banner that gives you a massive advantage, right? Yeah, it makes sense. You know, I don't. I think I would like to have a mount or out of combat, no stamina consumption. It's a bad mechanic, straight up.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case.
In Elden Ring, they kind of did a pretty good job at doing that. You know, so bad for real. Yeah, I mean, obviously, in Elden Ring, they made the map so big, right? So they immediately took out the out of combat stamina consumption and they gave you a mount. Smart move. You know, every game should do that. If your game is too big, you need a fucking option to travel faster. Or even it's in Gathering West. Yeah, see it, but I think the game looks pretty dull. I might try it out when it comes out. I heard they are making so many changes that a player really likes or something like that.
Hmm. Well, we could always try pushing her into it.
Dull but
Oh,
pretty.
true.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's supposed to be like that, you know. In a sense, you can call Dark Souls dull. Elden Ring is dull because the whole premise is that everything is dying around you. So it kind of makes sense, you know.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here. How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
Dull but pretty.
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look. Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
We can each take a section. Here.
La Pouillade, L'Endroit, Chambel, Horaire.
Execution? All of them are dead? Oh god.
Oh, yikes. That Horaire guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kinda giving Paimon the creeps.
Ah, I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended.
Can you kill normal people in this game? No, you can't do anything.
It was only later that I learned
They're
he
immortal.
really did have someone he
You
loved.
have no power over
He
them.
risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him, and, well, I never saw him again after that.
Oh, that means he's dead.
Wait, so that means the knave, she...
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house.
I don't think she killed him. I think she just never come back to the house ever again, go live with her life or something, and then send him off. No one would do it anyways. There are too many enemies to kill. Which one? Oh yeah, the NPC killing, right? Yeah.
Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try to leave, you pay with your life.
That sounds like a jail.
Her name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years. Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out?
The jail in the game is better, lol. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Fremine.
I like that story, and the wolf guy was pretty cool as well.
Sorry. I was thinking about something. I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little strange.
Hey, bestie, who?
Strange.
Oh, that's just a bot. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the
Okay, bye,
past.
bestie.
Times when people haven't
Yeah, it's a
gotten
bot.
along.
It only gives you an
Chapeau
ad
and
or something like
Filial
that
are a
when you
good
stream.
example of that.
I know.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their,
You're giving me your
seemed to be
Lambo.
pretty different as well.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end. Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here. As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui. And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for.
Oh.
Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the house, most people would never say that out loud. People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filial and Nantoy, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
Oh, okay.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like Father is in the dark about any of this.
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filial and the others, it seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about something.
Ooh, they're gonna revolt. We are gonna
Can't
have a
say for
rebellion.
sure, but I think they've met Clairvy.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs. She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
Clairvy's
You're
words
gonna be a
probably
nice
gave them
speech,
the
sir.
excuse they were
Lol.
looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold on a second. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh? This is the second time it's come up now.
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either. I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together. Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future. Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role. To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience. Father
Oh.
thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding. It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The
Oh.
existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
Oh.
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are
Oh.
afraid of dying. And that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions. I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal. But it looks
Probably
like
not.
things are more complicated than I thought.
Yo, thank you for the
If
love.
we leave
Really
Filial
appreciate
and
it.
the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Even if we confront Filial and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse. We should focus on Clairvy for now. Well, it's getting late. We should head back and get some rest. We'll try again first thing tomorrow. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Make sure they don't do anything they'll regret. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm pretty sure Ganev knows everything. Not even a question.
I'm always looking forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at all. Hey, you don't think the knave will be too angry with Linny and everyone if she finds out about all this, do you?
Oh, she is going full cycle on that one.
If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler? Trust is ever, Traveler. Look! Look over there!
Ganev is doing something.
Catch up with her before anyone sees!
Let's see what she does. The midget is scheming something. Scheming midget goblin is gonna do something. The goblin is gonna get us killed! After her! Oh shit, she just vanished. Oh. You can run away from me, but not from my GPS.
Oh, where is she going?
Yo, hello. Welcome. Andy, hello, how you doing? You have no escape from my GPS. I'm gonna fall, aren't I? Ah, for fuck's sake. I'm good at this game.
She stopped!
Ghost? Yeah.
Clairvy! Shh. I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is. If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting. It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right? Please, help us get on the same page here, Clary. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that? Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision. Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable. Including me. As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value. You're handed over to the doctor, experimented on,
I'm given a fate worse than death.
Oh
I've
shit.
seen it happen again and again, and I've had enough.
You're saying the knave did all that? It's just, that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross.
I knew you wouldn't believe me. Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother.
Mother?
Oh. There we go.
But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never see her again. If only Perry were here, she'd understand.
Perry. There's that name again. Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else. Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a little longer. She looks so young. But it seems like she's been through a lot.
It's getting windy. I should close the window. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight.
Ah, I never seen Aurora in my life.
Perry and I promised each other that once we're older, we're gonna go see it together. But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot.
Oh.
I should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me, and I'm too scared to face her. What should I do?
I think this is gonna be emotional soon, isn't it?
Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
Oh god. Let's see if I'm ready for this.
Alright, looks like we're all here. Let's go ahead with the plan.
Oh? What is it?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kinda ran into Clairview last night, and that's what she told us. We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous, and he's done all sorts of bad things.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him. We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful partnership. I did hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, the Doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth. Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had to do with some sort of secret experiment.
Oh.
Secret experiment? Could that be what Clairview was talking about?
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The Doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts as working together. The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clairview referred to.
Okay.
I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this. The House of the Hearth has its own principles. There are certain lines we're not willing to cross.
Alright, that's good to hear at least. Clairview seems to think the Knave and the Doctor worked together to do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how he would even face you guys. It's just that it doesn't seem like Clairview is lying either. The easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore. We'll be counting on you to distract her.
Uh-oh.
You're with me.
I don't think that's gonna work out very well
You know
this
what to do.
time.
Be on your
She's gonna
guard,
find
everyone.
out.
All right, let's get to it.
She's gonna find us. Oh, what the fuck? Find out pretty fast. She's been there for the whole day? What she's even up to? We're running straight to the story. Let's go. And I ran out of stamina. Let's go.
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
A little.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles. So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions?
She's a new
Although I
character,
must
yes.
confess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
She knows! She found out. Go with that. Yeah, she is the new character, man. And I didn't get her, so I'm salty.
Us? Distract you? A good one. But no, we were just here for a chat.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere?
Thanks,
Don't
me.
worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
So you know everything then? Yeah, she knows.
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming. I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer. I can be very patient. Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia.
Alice Momania.
Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along. If only for your friends' sakes.
Damn.
What should we do? She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now.
Yeah, she's totally threatening your ass, Paimon. Shoot the bird out of the sky.
Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Based on what the knave was saying just now, it sure didn't seem like it'd be anything good. Okay, then we probably shouldn't keep her waiting. It seems like Linny and the others are on thin ice.
Suppose
So
my
let's do
see
our best to
the
not get
full
them in any more
XYZ
trouble.
and character. I mean, we just XD. Yeah. I mean, it's like a banner system. You just go into here, and then you have to pay. You can get this. What do you call it? Like you pay with real money, or you can get the in-game money, which is really hard to get, and then put like a gacha pool, and then it will give you one of those characters. You know, pretty simple mechanic, but it's annoying. I wouldn't recommend spending money on this game. Probably not. Especially Especially if you want to get a character that you like, I really recommend not to spend money on it. You can spend like
Seeing as we still have some
$1,000
time before my meeting, we might as well
and you
enjoy some
still won't get
pleasant
the character you
conversation
want.
while we wait.
It would
I'm
happen.
glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions is necessary for a child's development.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
I assume you're referring to Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine. Although, there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well. It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate. There are no exceptions.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh,
Yep.
are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one. In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
But don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
No, I'm gonna kill them
Any
anyway.
organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most. Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, you two will not be held accountable along with them. I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives. As for Filial, Nentoy, and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do. They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
Holy shit.
But that's awful.
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration for my guests, I suppose I could turn a blind eye for a little longer. If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove.
Oh,
If
she
their
knows
efforts
about
are
Clairvy as
unsuccessful,
well.
On the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment will be severe.
We will hold you to
Of
it.
course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you. Do try and keep better track of it next time. It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it. Permanently.
Oh, she did shoot the bird out of the sky. Yep, I told you.
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat. Now, for the matter
I
at
told
hand.
you she shot the bird out
I
of the
asked you
sky.
to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Linny what you've learned. Well, time to go. Looks like we wrapped things
Indeed.
up just in time.
Damn. She means business. Where is she? Flashbang! Why the fuck the door is not opening? Why is Genshin is so blind? I have no idea, man. They love to flashbang you.
It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette. I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect. Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
What the hell she gave him? It's time for you to read! Read!
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette, so allow me to use water as an analogy. A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind. Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's strained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
Oh, okay.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine. And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Tartuffe? Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing. Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
Damn.
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case, I am inclined to accept your proposal.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting, yes?
Indeed. I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
All right,
Man, I was
traveler
just...
Paimon. Time to go.
These guys are living in a different world. Imagine just what's her name? The Sumer's Archon, or Zhongli, or Venti in this scenario. They're just living in a different... They are like cartoon characters compared to these dudes. Jesus. Especially Venti. Where the hell that guy is literally a mascot at this point. God. He won't even live like a day in this region.
So, what exactly were you talking about back there? Paimon only heard you mention some rivers,
We are
large
reading about.
body
Okay,
of water,
okay.
and then some kind of irrigation
Lord,
scheme.
thank you for the luck. We appreciate it.
You really want to know?
Wait, is the
I
stream
would
was
imagine there
dead?
might be more pressing concerns.
Oh, I think my stream thingy died. Yeah, every time it gives a luck, it will give
I
you the
really hope
prompt.
everything's going okay.
God damn it.
Oh, Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your thinking cap on, don't you, Traveler?
Hey!
Oh, shoot. Are you alright? Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going. Well, let me make it up to you at least. Here, take this paper. On the house.
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
Please, I want to. It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway. It's my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many takers today, so I'm still swimming in papers.
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going, actually, so...
Hold on.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with mora, it's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
I'll take 3 papers. Here, your payment.
Oh! Thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune. If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory though, right? I'm getting married soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself. Anyway, I should head out. Goodbye!
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
Oh!
Actually, why don't we stick around for a little longer? Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
Wow.
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless.
Yeah, they're dying. That's
to
it.
give Linny some extra time. I just have one condition. If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Clairvy, are you not? And my relationship to her.
Wait, why are you being so generous all of a sudden? You're not gonna ask us to do something bad, are you?
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
Then what can you possibly...
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far. Wonderful. Here it is. When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Okay, sounds normal enough. But what do you mean, when the time comes? When is that supposed to be?
That is for you to decide. Then we have a deal. Follow me.
Okay. I have a guess. I think I got an idea of what's going on. Oh, come on. She just leads us to bumfuck nowhere. Look at this. I think we are gonna get assassinated. She's just taking us to the unknown region that nobody explores or wanders around. And then she asks us to come there alone. Come on. out of stamina again. Yay! Interactive gameplay. Why the fuck it takes this long to regenerate? God. What the fuck? Hey, what's happening? Do I have to go down or something? Oh.
What is this place?
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble.
Oh
No one
shit!
comes here anymore. Nor does
Oh
anyone care
god,
about what
I
once
know this
happened.
place.
Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you. It was before I became a harbinger, and before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother. And this is where it all happened.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning. Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth. From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale.
Yo,
A
we are in the
thriving
important
family
story
made up of
part.
kind adults and friendly children. Crucibina was
Pay
the
attention.
knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children in the house.
Oh. So that Clairvy is a real child?
Clairvy
Jesus.
was happy here, for a time. But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all. It was...
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Tevat. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge. Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title. It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose.
Oh.
They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her? You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally.
Oh.
Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created.
Oh.
Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruere.
Wait, the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now. Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded. Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, It was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Peruere that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed.
Ah.
There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating. The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will.
Oh, okay.
Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Peruere would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for freedom shining in her eyes. But one day that light simply vanished.
Oh no. What happened?
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Peruere weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever. It was during this time that Peruere suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Mother herself.
Okay.
Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success.
Okay.
Clairvy never gave another reason, but Peruere could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross.
Oh.
If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained. Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free.
Oh.
It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruere. The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clairvy decided to let Peruere end her life.
Okay.
From that moment on, Peruere's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success. It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness. She was unsettled, and there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was?
Give me the plus on the very top. Let's go.
Mean? But
Correct. This is the place where Peruere killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared. The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house.
Yeah, it is.
Only those who
Go.
survive get to write the rules. Peruere won the battle, and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa,
How you doing? Hope you're
bestowed
doing
upon
good.
her a new name. Arlecchino.
so the Perry Clairvy was talking about, it was you all along. You're Peruere. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
Ah. Yeah, I'm doing good as well.
I left that name behind long ago. I must say, hearing it now does bring back memories. After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father. And that is where the story ends. Any more questions?
Yeah. Based on what you just told us, Clairvy wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clairvy we met... Was she really a spirit at all?
Oh, that's a good question. What the hell is it, that
I
thing?
suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin. You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume. Of course, the chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clairvy is a very special case. Clairvy died when she was 16 years old. But what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well. Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years' worth, however, and it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
Ah. Okay.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives. But other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time.
Oh, she's just stuck in that fucking time loop. Okay, that's gonna
Your
suck.
attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight. They failed, yes. The reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house is impossible to escape. And it is this very perception that traps her there.
Ah.
But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gone, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial and Nantoy as well. She's had quite the effect on them. I hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share, because that is how a household should be run.
Is this really what you want to do?
Yo, we spoke in this one. Let's go.
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs: anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall. I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I gave your friends quite a bit more time. As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait and see.
Okay. Damn.
Here they are, Father.
Oh, you gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me. Lenny!
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time, but I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Huh? Are you... Perry?
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Shh. Stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first, I believe certain scores need settling.
She's got you full fucking psycho on this one. Let's go.
Father, let me explain.
You ain't explaining anything. Prepare to die.
Out
Say
of my
your
way.
prayers.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that, you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
By traitors?
Among Us.
Do you mean us?
She's gonna Among Us. Among Us, dude.
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
You are
Fultz,
dead, me.
why don't you share what you heard?
Yes, Father. Secret Midnight Meeting number 3. Participants, Filial, Nantoi, Sato, Toddy. Nantoi...
Somebody's gonna get hot real bad.
Father wasn't the one who took us in. Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person. Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
I did not! You're lying! Fultz is trying to frame us.
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. You were using all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to question Father. We're
Oh.
birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
You little. You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and
Oh,
changed your
God.
dressings? Come on, let's hear it then. What's your reason for all this?
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filial. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of thing is hard to forget.
Oh.
That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings. A lot of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we were all in one place. You've had this planned all along.
Filial, Nantoi, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I owe you both my life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life. But rules are rules. I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
Why?
That's
Yeah.
enough, Filial. We made a mistake, and we should own up to it. We broke the rules, plain and simple. And now we have to face the consequences. I'm sorry, Chaplot. Foltz. I'm sorry, Father. We accept our punishment.
Chaplot, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
And so it shall be.
Father, please wait!
Something you want to say, Linny?
Please reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did, does it really count as betrayal? We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like. I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been. So please, Father, please, reconsider.
I agree with Linny.
Father,
Damn.
please. Linny, you...
I also agree with Linny.
What the fuck?
An order once given cannot be rescinded. However, given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different way. Draw your weapons and face me.
Our weapons?
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Precisely. The rules of the House will not be altered. Traitors must be punished. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
Wait. Beat Father in a duel?
Impossible. Father is way too strong, even for Lenny.
Yo, let's go!
Did you hear
Give us some music or something. I want to hear the boss
the others have
music.
to duel the knave. What should we do? Can they really win something like that?
Oh, you son of a bitch! I'm in. We are going in.
Gonna be executed.
in
Are you
there.
listening?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Oh. Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Traveler?
I like to see myself what the fourth Harbinger can do.
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less, and you may just lose your life.
Let's go. Do we gonna have a cutscene or something, or is she gonna... What the fuck? She just walks off? Jesus, she's eating like a fucking freight train.
Closer now. With these rising flames. Is it my turn now?
With sword comes shadow.
Wait, I'm actually killing her. I thought it's gonna be one side of the shit. Not that bad, actually.
Over here.
Is it my turn now?
Cut to the chase. Hey! Hi! Just like we rehearsed.
I only have to draw my blade. Then... Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Is that a fucking execute or something? Bond of Life will observe healing effects that character receives. This will prevent them from recovering HP. After the character moves a Bond of Life, the bond can be cleared. Who cares? I don't have a healer. Healers are for pussies. Real Genshin players don't even heal. They persevere.
Incoming.
Are dying.
Trapped like a bunch of helpless ants.
You alright?
With these rising flames.
Speed of light.
Is it my turn now?
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Fallen Emma, help! Nowhere to hide.
Like a fly, temptation away.
Oh fuck! My character's dead. I knew it.
Watch out for Father's movements!
Is it my turn?
The boss fight, yep.
Idea.
And I'm not doing that well, actually. Uh-oh. I only have my main character now, save me!
Is it my turn now?
Scatter.
This is not gonna go well.
Spring forth.
How amusing.
Getting here!
Incoming.
Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Oh! I got her! I think. Oh god, please don't tell me only the 10k damage. Yeah! Yeah. Please don't tell me that is a second phase. Please. 3 of my characters just died there. Please. Please. No!
Who's next?
I just immediately my character died there.
Now's our chance!
Over here.
I am dead. I guess I am supposed to die. GG. Yo, terminate, let's go! Dang his ass!
Oh, I know.
No! I'm sorry, Father!
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
We are still going at our blood debate. Let's go.
Father, no!
Made it out, did you? You're stronger than I expected.
A crimson moon. I can't move.
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
Yo. Thank God we don't get to fight her because Jesus Christ. Second phase was brutal. I mean, she just popped up immediately and I hit my DPS and then my DPS got one-shotted. Did you guys see that? God.
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all.
my fucking DPS just popped like a balloon.
Brother, are you alright?
Lenny.
Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment stands.
No!
I never thought things would end like this.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution. Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping. Do you still have them?
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super safe. I didn't lose a single one.
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
Bottled flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved. Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body. No harm will come to you physically, but your memories will be burned away. If you can withstand the pain, when you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth, and will be expelled from the organization. In other words, administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house, and give you a new identity.
he wasn't killed at all. Yeah, that's true.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
So, you're just letting us go, Father?
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go, because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
Even so, I won't have to live in fear anymore. I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry, Filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
Of course. I'll remember.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life you really want.
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Fultz, Elwar. Take them back to Poisson. And bring Linny and the others as well. I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for whether to take them, the choice is yours. Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father. Thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
Father.
Let's go.
Here, grab my arm, Linny. I'll help you walk back.
Dad.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Clairvy.
Can we talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time. You really are Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up? Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident? Or am I dreaming? What a long dream.
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Look, she's done speechless.
Oh. Okay then.
Huh? That's it? You accepted it just like that?
Damn.
Yep. If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her. Perry wouldn't lie to me. Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a Harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she? Can you tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her. And to me.
You never stopped trying to defy fate. At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time. That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me,
She
for
told
the
her.
last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But
Okay.
now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die.
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down. But somehow, I still think I
Was that?
understand.
Yeah.
According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you. If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice. Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth, and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate. It's something I discussed with the Eudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization. In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past.
Oh.
Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it. Only freedom that is earned has true value.
He's a bad guy, he's a good guy either. Yeah, in a sense, yes.
That's more than enough. That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places. Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside world is like.
Really?
Of course! We've traveled all over the place. We've got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears off for 3 days straight.
You know, I used to dream of being a bard. Playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom. Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what. Ah, that's where Mora comes from. I never knew that
I
before.
forgot about Dendro completely. I think the best archons in the whole game is Sumeru, Dendro Archon, and fucking Zhongli. Straight up.
It's just too bad Perry doesn't
We
know
haven't
Grand
seen the story of Taritza yet.
Mother?
I think she might be good as well.
She probably wouldn't accept something like that either. I guess I'd just have to keep them all for me then. I could wear a different one every day. Those yokai you mentioned, what do they look like? I once saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head and a super scary face. Are there any yokai like that?
Oh, sounds like you're talking about an Oni. Yep, we've met one, and let Paimon tell you, they're not nearly
Yeah, you know. That guy is no in a different
I was
dimension
always
from
too
scary.
afraid to skip Mother's fighting lessons. But at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in class. Things that have nothing to do with studying. I'm just kidding. Being able to study whatever you want without having to fear for your life actually sounds pretty great.
The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicles.
Oh no! That must have been hard for all of you. What happened next?
Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super quickly, all thanks to Detective Paimon, of course.
How'd you do that? Come on, tell me.
Okay, so it was like this. After the failed magic show, we rushed to the scene and...
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Clairvy, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well? Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
God damn it, man! Oh god, that was so good. Yeah.
Kirby. She left so soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures. But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye. Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Father?
It's Linny! Hey, Linny! What is he doing back here? Let's go check it out.
Father, the bottled flames have been administered. Filio and the others have left the house.
And you? What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted to leave the house.
Yeah.
It's the only home we've ever known. Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'été. But I decided to come back and tell you where we stood.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas. I must admit, I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization is a heavy responsibility, one not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
You're brave, talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family. You would do anything to protect them, even if it costs you your life.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
You're a hero, Linny.
Hero. Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life. She must have had it all planned from the beginning, from the very moment she suggested a duel. I'm not deserving of that title. I'm not strong enough.
They killed you? We got annihilated. Destroyed.
All you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction and the necessary strength to act on it.
She just went into a second base and then bopped my fucking DPS just popped like a balloon.
What you truly lack is strength. For someone of your
I just blinked and my DPS died.
Even without that strength, you still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see in you.
Father.
No one knows what the future holds, what tragedy or triumph may be in store. Being at the head of this organization requires the strength of will to face whatever comes. Caution will only hold you back. If reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities. Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
I understand, Father. Thank you.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents. Only then can a family continue to flourish. The road ahead is not an easy one, so I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay?
You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with Project Stuja at hand, there are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down. Protecting my family at all costs. That's my conviction.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson. Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. We need only wait for our prey to come to us. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain. As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment. No matter how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired destination.
Damn. It's a good story. look at my character roster on the side. That's what happened to me. And she was in the story mode too. All of my characters are dead And my main character is like at 130 HP. Jesus Christ! Music. Yeah. Wait, can't you just go to the thing and then heal?
Ad Astra ab...
Thank you for completing.
Ad Astra ab...
That's better, yeah. Wait for 2 days later? Oh, the story is still continuing. Give me a second. I wish I could get that character, but it seems like my luck is just garbage. I can't get her at all. I don't know, even if I get her, I don't think I will build her. I don't want to put that much of a time required to play this game. I simply don't. Yep. We got it done.
Didn't Linny say that Lynette and Fremine were recovering at the Hotel Booth d'été? Oh, Paimon wonders how they're doing. Maybe we should go check on them.
I got 3 dories in those 10 wishes when I played. Damn. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I think my guess is when the character launches, they reduce the drop rate. Probably. In order to milk how much they want.
How are you feeling?
Much better.
Whew, what a relief.
What about you? Are you feeling alright?
I knew you'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other hand, well... We've been bedridden for 2 days. I couldn't even turn over.
So 30x wishes wasted. Damn.
I wanted to ask, is Clairvy gone? Linny and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth. According to him, there haven't been any more sightings of a spirit roaming the house.
I see.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crucibina and Clairvy. Actually, I've met Crucibina before.
Wait, what? You've met the former knave?
All I got was support and some DPS. At least you have a freaking DPS, dude. My DPS is freaking Ningguang.
House of the Hearth.
For 90% of my account progression, my DPS is Ningguang.
Crucibina
fucking
had an
C2
extremely
Ningguang.
cruel and radical way of
Fuck
doing
my
things.
life.
While she was alive,
Hated this
the
game.
atmosphere in the house was suffocating.
I played some OW2 Overwatch. Ah, I've come from once. Nice,
When I
nice.
joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to an end, and all the people involved, dead and injured alike, were gone. Crucibina never talked about the past with us newcomers. A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Crucibina and burned all her files. With that, the names of all the people subjected to her experiments, Clairvy included, were lost to the flames, along with the painful memories they represented.
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about Crucibina or Clairvy.
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself. The last time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a secret for so long?
She said she
It
didn't
is so
want us to
remote,
be
you will
affected
get
by the darkness
asked
of
to
the
the side
past.
of dude.
She was
Yeah,
worried
that's true.
we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her if we knew about it. The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past, it has nothing to do with who we are now. And that's what Father told us in the end.
I mean, usually if you're a free-to-play player, the national team is the best team you can build for. The one with the Jiangling, that cooking girl with the bear, she is OP as shit.
The members of the house meant nothing to her.
That is your go-to team if you want to do damage in this game.
Just as a tool would probably be giving her too much credit. If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth, I probably would have already...
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together. But even if we didn't owe her anything,
He's sub DPS, yeah.
we would still choose to stay.
I mean, Jiangling is also sub DPS, but you can just do so much damage with her. It doesn't really matter.
We may have arguments or times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave. But as long as Father is here, we will always have a home.
Whether the path before us is bathed in sunlight.
Yeah, the Bear Girls was a team called again because I'm free to play. National team. It's called National. For some reason. So it consists of Zhang Li, the Xingxiu, the sword guy, the water boy, the one that reads book all the time, Sucrose, and then Bennett. So those 4 of them are national team.
So I wanted to say thank you.
I've seen people do really late game stuff with the
your help
Abyss thing with that team.
More along the way.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Of course. You're welcome anytime.
Are Filio and Nantoy okay?
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning. They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running recently. They seemed happy. If I had to take a guess, I would say they finally found the kind of life they always wished for.
Nice. Hey, we beat the game. Now we just sit around and just twiddle your thumbs till they come up with the next batch, pretty much. Because that's what you get, you little bitch, for playing a live service game. Better is that you guys. Let me show you. I have the whole team. This is the national team. But I never bothered to level them up. I think you can get these 2 for free. The Zingling you can get her for free by default. Sucrose is also free, I think. I only have the Bear Girls. This guy, if you feel fucking what do you call it? Your pulse, you will eventually get this guy. Same goes for this guy as well. He is the really good healer. And she removes armor, I think. Sucrose? So it's a pretty balanced team and you have a... I didn't get Bear Girl for free. Really? Zhangli, you can get her for free. You just have to do an event. I think my first team was something something that has been going on novel. I heard you can even build a novel as a good character, but never tried it. You can make her DPS for some reason. He is slow. Yeah, great server users are slow. True. But I like her moveset. She just gets a giga sword and then just beat the people to death. That's actually fun to use. But never made her. I didn't build any of these characters. All of my characters are fucking garbage. Jesus. Wait. Yeah, all of them are like 80, 80, 80. You know? I didn't build anyone. I heard this guy is, I know I heard good things about him, but he's a pain in the ass to build because you have to get the bugs. It's a dog shit. And yeah, everybody has her. Because this, this game makes you have her. How many times I lose 50-50? Only once. I just wasted too much money on this one. She's not even a DPS. I think I shouldn't have gotten her. This is I should have pulled for Arlecchino. Supposed me to have Dory. I think you can build Dory for somewhat reasonable, I think. I use the Electro and Pyro Dory for elemental attacks. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, this game is really reaction based. You can't really DPS them with a single character. You have to do the reaction thingy. I would say, if you like Genshin, I think I would recommend playing Star Rail because it values your time way better, to be honest. And story is getting pretty interesting as well in that game. Traveler is good, you're using her. I'm using her as a Dendro supplement, but that's pretty much it. You know? I'm going for like a hyper bloom, I think.
Welcome to Palais.
Aggravate. Yeah, my team is Aggravate team, so I have to have Dendro characters. So I have 2 Dendros to have the party bonus, you know? This one. Elemental Mastery increased by 50. For that, I have 2 Dendros. And then I have 2 Electros for the Hyper Bloom as well. It Aggravate, Cocaine. Super Aggravate. Yeah, my team is Aggravate team. What are you doing? Kind of forgot. Oh yeah, I wanna try Arlecchino. Let's try it. What's the storage? What do you mean? Storage, in phone? I think in phone it's like 20 gigs or something. Nice move, sir. What the hell is this? That's interesting. $29. Oh, okay. Jesus, that's a bit high though. This is a good ability. You can cover the map very fast with that. I don't think the flying ability is very useful in the combat. But why should I teleport? That's weird. That's weird. Sometimes she teleports, sometimes she doesn't. Makes no sense. I think it might be a bug or something. Yeah, that one. Did you see? Sometimes she just teleports, or I'm not playing her right or something. Sometimes she just stays there. That's dash? No. No, it doesn't seem like it.
Laid bare.
Okay. Wind effective when she does. Oh, okay, I think I got it. So it's a heavy attack. Kinda. And then she starts to dash and then fly. Yeah. If you hold your attack button, she does that. Yep.
Transfixed.
What the fuck is this damage, dude?
Witness my rise.
What the shit? I never seen a character hit for 18,000 ever. What the fuck?
This is where you
Is that how character supposed to play?
laid bare. Go everlasting as the moon.
Yeah, she hits like a fucking freight train. Look at this. I'm not sure how this mechanic works, but damn. When she pops off, she does like giga damage. You know? That guy just fucking vanished. New pay to win. True. I think she is already pay to win as shit. Yeah, look at that. 888. So she is not even paid to win yet. And none of the constellation is unlocked and she can do that much damage? What the fuck? Look at the stats here too. It's not that impressive either. Look at the crit rate and crit damage. Yeah, this is like a normal stat, right? It's not that high. Energy recharge is pretty high. Very fucking overtuned, I think. Like was the max HP, which played directive is defeated. One of my characters. All that. What? Jesus Christ. I think she's a really, I think she's straight up S tier DPS. 100%.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
This attack constantly applies Pyro, by the way. Heavy attack, but not the normal one. I think. But I think her moves have changed. God. Yep. S tier TPS straight up. No questions asked. And you saw, right? I didn't even get to use the other characters. I just played her and then dilated them. That's the new area. Should I go explore that? I'm gonna try it out. Let's see what's going on there, you know? Oh yeah, you have unlimited stamina in this water, right? Time to get the mini boat. Now, if I remember right, you can swim in the water. And you don't sink, I think. Or maybe it's another water, huh? Another water? Really? God damn it. How do I get the boat? Ah, yeah, it seems like it. Oh, fuck off. I got you swim over there. At the entrance for the tower. Entrance for the tower? Oh, right there? Here. Open map. Okay. It's over there, but I don't think I can only use it along that route. Oh, I can just teleport here. Okay. Well, that was easy. Well, yeah. I didn't even realize I can just teleport there. Hey, that's a good looking house. Wow. I am disappointed. What the fuck is this? That's all they made? Oh, there is something over there. Okay. That's fine. Can I teleport there? Nice new location. Yeah, it's just a fucking island that's small and dinky as shit. Look at this. Maybe I can swim under or something? Doesn't seem like it. How's that teleport? Those give you. Oh, yeah, yeah. Dark Lord's lackey? Who the fuck is a Dark Lord? Do you know who the Dark Lord is? I have no idea. Who the fuck is that statue? What is happening? Star Wars Dark Lord? Yeah. Dark Lord Ramus. I have no idea. Oh, okay. Yeah. You don't even know who the Dark Lord is? Yeah, okay. I don't know why I got into this automatically. I don't know why I even do this. Let me explore the fucking place and then leave. Can I kill them?
Speed of light. Hey! Yeah, don't blink.
I don't like this switch character bullshit. Doesn't make the combat fluid.
Don't touch me! Hi! Speed of light. Huh? Nowhere to hide.
We must step up our patrols.
What the hell? What is happening? Yeah.
lock nights.
It was pretty small, but it is kind of bigger than I thought it was. Interesting. Ah, stamina system, fuck off! Ah. Yeah, this game's world is fucking beautiful, dude. Look at this. Jesus. They made a beautiful world. Too bad it sucks ass to explore them. It just throttles you every possible way. I swear to God, they should add a fucking mount or remove the stamina consumption in the while you are traveling completely. Fuck this. There is no reason for it. There is nothing here to do or explore. Just let us get past it.
Explore the area ahead of us later.
Wait, what the fuck? Seriously? Then why it shows the map and everything? Wait, I don't get it. Am I not supposed to explore this or am I supposed to explore this? It shows you that.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
That's lame. Okay, go there and then fly over there.
We explore the area ahead of us later.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, that's cool. Maybe their spaghetti code can't handle a mount or something in this game, but I really prefer one. You can't just make a big world that's this big and then doesn't give a means of transport faster. Teleporting the waypoints is stupid. That just ruins your game, to be honest. Instead of teleporting, I like to use the faster mount and explore all the worlds myself. Wait, these guys hope they don't aggro at me. They fucking aggro at me. Fuck. Don't be there, one shot me, you motherfucker. And look how long it takes to regenerate the stamina too. It takes forever. What the fuck? It's, it's just a bad design.
There's no end to this.
It takes forever to load. And you ran out of it pretty fucking fast. Jesus. Hey, looks like it's a Zhongli's area.
Speed of light. Huh? Ha. One step back, two forward. With sword comes shadow.
You don't have armor in this game, do you? I don't think you do. Ah. Why the fuck this region is blocked? What is the point of this? Why? Why that's even a thing? That's how you can see the map? Oh. Yeah, I assume the region of fire is over here. Probably Sejnaya is over there. Or maybe I could be wrong. Maybe it should be around here to possibly to.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
All right. I think we did an awesome story. And I'm gonna. What is that? Oh, that's my boat. Okay. Story and saw Arlecchino's what do you call it?
Let's go.
Character progression, and it was pretty good. And we are gonna take it easy and hop off and relax. And then wait for the next batch because I'm not gonna play this game anytime soon. Because the grind in this game is garbage, exploration sucks dick because I don't constantly run out of stamina. And it's just a game that simply doesn't value your time that much. So it's better to prefer Honkai Star Rail than this RESQs for a game. Because that game really values your time. I'm gonna grind on that one. And I will play this game occasionally for the story. If they ever decided to make the story, progress the story of the main characters, you know? The people we actually give a fuck about. Someone like a Kandria guy, or our main character's brother, because we don't know jack shit about him anymore. You know, something like that would be interesting to see. I'm pretty sure Leonard is going to be completely overshadowed by Arlecchino. This patch. Alright, so I'm going to read. Oh, I can read comment. And then I'm going to take it easy and sleep. Not sleep, take it easy and rest. Most likely. Thank you for everyone to drop by. I will be taking a break from the stream. Just a heads up. I have exams and I have to study for my master's degree. So I will be busy. And I will come back with a bang of a game once I am done with my exams. Alright? With that, see you guys later. Toodles!